Is Alexia Alanis, file number 24-01079 and 23-03751. Counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case of Markarian appearing on behalf of the people. First making a motion to practice under Michigan Court Rule number 8.120.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter appears on behalf of Ms. Alanis for today's final pretrial.
Assuming one of these is city.
Morning, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hagan Lawrence appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing on the plea.
It's a final pretrial schedule on the domestic violence case. Witnesses here.
No, Your Honor, I have not seen the complaining witness order on this. We have had good contact at the office with him, but it seemed he would be disinterested if the case did not resolve with the plea, so I expect that's why he's no longer here and the people are not able to proceed.
Given that, Your Honor, I would make a motion to dismiss.
Dismiss is granted without prejudice. Ms. Alanis, the people do have the right to reissue this charge against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Did you hear that question, Ms. Alanis?
Yes, I heard it. That they have the right to recharge me with that, right?
Yes, the people do have the right to recharge you with this if they re-engage with the witness if they're ready to proceed.
Okay, all right.
Okay, do you have any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, as to the furnishing false information, we gotta reset this because she's going to accept a civil infraction and she's gotta pay the day she accepts it.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
She's prepared to pay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Just to be specific, Your Honor, she advised the court last time that another individual would be paying on her behalf. That individual is present today and willing and able to make the payment.
Fine, it's $135.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. I will get you a copy of her dismissal.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Atisha Amos. Phone number is 21-03463. Counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case of Markarian appearing on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Dan Go appearing on behalf of Ms. Amos. Ms. Amos is not present in the court.
Why not?
I have no idea. I've reached out. I've had contact with her mother. She moved to be here, but I don't know why she's not here.
Okay, third page more on this file. Answer this time so that we can get this resolved. Be all set. The record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Arthur Mora. File number is 24-01460. Counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case of Markarian appearing on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Mora.
Mr. Moore, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor, okay.
Okay. Today's the date and time that's scheduled for a final retrial for an assault and battery. Do we have witnesses present?
No, Your Honor, I did speak to the complaining witness, Juan Rodriguez, yesterday. He advised he has work this morning at 7 a.m. He was going to try to get it off and he would show up if he could. I have not seen him in court today or in the hallway, so I expect he did not get work off. We are unable to proceed.
He was subpoenaed or he was just called yesterday. Why did he just now try to get it off?
He was subpoenaed as well. I asked him about that when he advised he had work. I asked him about his subpoena, Your Honor. He stated that he hadn't gotten it in the mail, but then I told him the address it was sent to. He stated he did get it, so I expect maybe he just didn't want to miss work, Your Honor.
Counsel.
Defense request is misled this time.
Motion to dismiss is granted. Mr. Morris, it's granted without prejudice, so the people do have the right to reissue this charge against you. If that happens, you'll have to be rearranged, okay?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Riley will get you a copy of the dismissal. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Quan Wheeler, file number 24-02099. Council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Case marked herein appearing on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Wheeler.
Okay, this is a final pretrial for an assault and battery. There was an offer for disorderly jostling. Do we have witnesses here?
Yes, Your Honor, we do.
How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, my client, for this case remains set for trial.
It's going to continue to trial on October 1st, in person, 8 o'clock in the morning. You understand that, sir? Your offer, which was disorderly jostling, that expires today. Negotiations expire today. You understand that? A copy of your notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nothing further, thanks, Your
You're all set. I'll get your copy of that just a moment. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Gabriel Yates, file number is 18-00758. Appears for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case marked herein appearing on behalf of the people.
Honor. Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Yates.
Today's date scheduled for a final pretrial. And this is for larceny. How are we proceeding on this?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we do not have the necessary witness, Elisa Ledesma, here and available or ready to proceed. The reason for that, Your Honor, I talked to, our office has been making contact with her through her grandmother because she's been in and out of rehab facilities. I know we've adjourned a couple times on this matter, so I expect the motion is going to come, Your Honor. Based on communications I had with the grandmother yesterday, victim should be, or is at least expected to be, out of rehab from California by the end of October. So that's the update.
Somebody moved to dismiss at this time, understanding of being prejudice. My client just does not want this to keep going.
Client what?
I want this to keep dragging on.
Client dragged this on for a few years. There was an arraignment in 2018. We didn't see her again until 2024. It's been resolved. I'll reset it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
In rehab until the end of October.
That was expected to be out and perhaps back in the Lansing area by October.
I'm gonna reset it for November.
November 5th at 8 a.m.
November 5th at 8 a.m. And I don't know what the conditions of the rehab includes, but she's not able to appear virtually. So
Not that it seems like it's an inpatient facility and they can't do Zoom appearances, Your Honor.
get your copy of your notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the vehicle.
You're all set, Shades. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Willie Paul Beasley, file number 24-02336. Here's please.
Morning, Your Honor. Case marked hearing on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Beasley.
Is the date set, Mr. Beasley, for a pretrial? This is for domestic violence. Was there an offer on this?
Not at this time, Your Honor. I was hoping we could set this for final pretrial to allow a little more time to contact the victim about the possibility of a disorderly jostling offer.
That's what they requested.
Honestly, trial September 24th, 8 a.m. Pretrial October 29th.
And a pretrial in person at the court September 24th, 8 o'clock in the morning. Jury trial is currently scheduled for October 29th, 8 a.m. in person at the court. Do you have any questions at this time about that? Jury notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
That's pretty, Your Honor.
You're all set for now, Mr. Beasley. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Isaac Clement, file number 23-03158.
Morning, Your Honor. Case Mark Aaron, appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Stephen Feigelson on behalf of Mr. Flamont. I know he's in the Ingham County Jail, Judge. I don't know if they were gonna bring him in for this hearing or not.
That's not on my file. So are you waiting his appearance for today? He wasn't
Yes,
put
Your
on
Honor,
the jail.
we can do that, Your Honor.
Okay, today is the date that was set for a review. Competency, I do have a report that was dated August 30th. From the Center for Forensic Psychiatry. Did the attorneys get a copy of this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
It appears that they did host an in-person interview with Mr. Clement back on August 28th. It's relatively quick turnaround on this report. The overall conclusion and recommendation, or opinion, I should say, of the examiner is that he is on a current medication regimen to maintain stabilization during adjudication, and that it is the opinion that he is competent at this time to stand trial. Any reason to have objections to the body or the conclusion of the report?
Come from the people.
Judge, I don't have any to the report on behalf of Mr. Flamont. I have yet to speak with Mr. Flamont, given that we got this report late on Friday, and I'm not sure if he's still at the hospital or at the jail. So I'll speak with him, but as far as the report, I don't have any issues with that, but I would like a chance to chat with Mr. Flamont before I decide to object or not.
I'm not sure where Mr. Flamont is. I do see where he was ordered to undergo treatment in an inpatient facility. I don't know that I have an update. Let's see. Was evaluated at the Center for Forensic Psychiatry. He was evaluated again on the August 28th at the Center for Forensic Psychiatry. So I'm not sure exactly what's being held, but it does note on our file that he was in jail. Still in custody, but probably remanded to CFS. So without your ability to have spoken to him, I'll reset this to give you an opportunity to call him out. I'll set this out a couple more days.
Perfect, Your Honor. I think I'm in the court's got time Thursday, we could potentially address it on Thursday, Your Honor.
I'm already kind of swamped with Thursday. Let me see here. I don't have Thursday stuff.
If he's brought back, I don't know if he's still at the hospital or not, Your Honor, but I can look into that.
We'll do Thursday at 8 AM.
Thanks, Judge. I'll make that work and hopefully I can get in touch with him by then.
Okay, sounds good. Any additional matters
Thank you.
for today's record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nothing further, Matt, from Mr. Flamon. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Deanna Parker, file number 23-02872.
Program is up.
Hi, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I think we're ready to go on the record with Deanna Parker.
This Mark Aaron appearing on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Parker.
Okay, today's the date and time that's scheduled for a pretrial for domestic violence. How are we proceeding on this? And Ms. Parker is present via Zoom.
Your Honor, this time my client would ask that this case be set for final pretrial and trial date.
Is there an offer at this time?
There was, Your Honor, it was to plead guilty to domestic violence as charged with either 769-4A or HYTA, but not both.
Final pretrial is going to be September 24th, 8 o'clock in the morning. You must appear in person. Okay, Ms. Parker?
Okay, you said what's the date?
September 24th,
September what?
24th,
Okay. And you said 8 o'clock in person?
8 o'clock in person.
Okay.
Your jury trial is currently scheduled for October 29th, 8 o'clock in person at the court.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No, I do not.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing further from the people.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, ma'am. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Tajion Shannon, file number 24-02060. Appearance, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Case Mark Aaron appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Tajon Shannon, standing to my right.
A date that's scheduled for pre-trial. This is for an assault and battery. We reset this because I think there was time needed to get in contact with the victim. How we proceed?
Your Honor, at this time, we would request to be set for a final pretrial and jury trial. I have extended an offer, but it was an offer to plead guilty as charged with killer.
We'd also join that request for final pretrial.
Final pretrial, September 24th, 8 o'clock in the morning, in person at the court. And then jury trial will be October 29th, in person at the court at 8 o'clock, okay? Didn't you notice to appear? You have any questions, sir? Additional matters for the record.
Nothing further from the people.
Nothing further.
You're all set. The person identified as Ted. What's your name, sir?
Theodore P. Gomez.
Oh, thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Desiree Watts, file number 24-01990. Yes, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case number carrying and appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Watts, who's joining us via Zoom.
Okay. Date scheduled, it's a pre-trial assault and battery 2-count. There was no offer at the last court date. We reset this for a second pre-trial. How are we proceeding today?
There has been an offer extended at this time, Your Honor. It's to plead guilty to 1 count of assault and battery with a killer agreement to no upfront jail, and we will dismiss the other.
Sorry.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, we'd be requesting a final pretrial.
Final pretrial October 1st at 8 AM. And jury trial November 5th.
November 5th.
Yes.
Okay, final pre-trial, it's gonna be October 1st in person at the court. At 8 o'clock in the morning. Jury trials November 5th, 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court, okay? Ms. Watts, do
Yes,
you have any questions today for the court?
I was just wondering why it hasn't been dismissed.
Ms. Watts, we'll talk about that later, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions for the court?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nothing further. Thank you.
You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jamie Cottenham, file number 24-00899. Appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case number carrying and appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Cottenham, who is standing to my right. This is a reset sentencing, Your Honor.
Yeah, they didn't bring me the sentencing file.
I can say, yeah.
It's just gave me my file back. Okay, well, we'll look for that. We'll call her back after they give me the file. Sentencing file for me, please. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Caden Helm, file number 24-00814. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case number carrying and appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patrick O'Keefe on behalf of Mr. Helm, who's standing here to my right.
How are you, Bill? Okay. Today was the date scheduled for a sentencing, regular weekly sentence report. It was prepared on August 28th, I'm sorry, 23rd. And counsel, you got a copy of that?
Yes, we did, Your Honor.
You need to make updates, corrections, or deletions.
No, Your Honor.
You can make allocution.
Thanks, Your Honor. I'll be brief. This is a bit of an unusual case. Back on the night in question, Mr. Helm had been violently assaulted and in the process went to re-enter his apartment. He was essentially blackout drunk and high and does not remember a thing about it. But what he did is he broke into a neighbor's apartment, went into the apartment, was bleeding profusely about the face, had his nose broken by an unknown assailant, and just knocked a mirror off the wall, like one of those medicine cabinet mirror. It doesn't appear that there was any restitution requested, but my client would happily pay it. It looks like the mirror just needed the hinges replaced so that it would open again. The actual mirror itself was not cracked in any way. Subsequent to that, Mr. Helm checked himself into an inpatient rehabilitation facility to deal with his substance abuse. He's now been sober for 7 months, and the report accurately indicates that at the time of this pre-sentence interview, he was sober for 5.5 months at that point. Now it's been 7 months. He's been attending AA every single day. He's gainfully employed. He's got good family support. His mother and his stepfather here in the courtroom behind me. They've been very supportive of his recovery. I just can't say enough good things about the turnaround that this young man has shown. He did have a prior drug charge that was deferred under 7411, and ultimately his probation was revoked on one past occasion. The probation officer did a good job writing this report, Your Honor. He noted that Mr. Helm was very candid. He was very open and honest about his battles with substance use. And when asked what the difference was this time around, Mr. Helm just indicated he's actually putting in the work this time around. He's actually taking his rehabilitation very, very seriously. As I said, this young man has done a 180. I would ask the court to adopt the recommendations.
Thank you. And did your client want to make a statement at all today?
Sure. Yeah, these events that brought me here were a real wake-up call for me. I really regret some of the decisions that I made that led up to the events that brought me here. And I hope you can see the work that I've been putting in to change my life and to make sure this doesn't happen again. But thank you for giving me a chance to say something, and that's all.
No problem. Thank you for taking the opportunity. A lot of people don't take the opportunity, and you don't really need to because you got an attorney right there to do it for you. But it shows something about you when you take an opportunity in court to speak and speak candid, like it appears you've been throughout this process. You're relatively young. You look younger than actually what you are. It's good for you. You're turning or have turned things around, and it appears that you're on a positive path. I don't know what your future goals or aspirations are, but I think that given the information before the court, that you'd be a wonderful candidate for HYTA status, even considering the fact that you've had some struggles in the past. But again, you've demonstrated that the difference now is that you're willing to do the work. And some maturity is obviously set in for you. So I'm going to adopt the recommendation. It's going to be 6 months probation. I'll grant status under HYTA. Excuse me. While on probation, you have the following conditions. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to purchase or possess firearm, ammunition, or weapons of any kind. Excuse me. You're not to possess alcohol, marijuana, or controlled substance unless you have a valid prescription, and you will be required to submit to random preliminary breath testing and urinalysis testing. And you have to pay the fee for that, okay? You're not to be at any bars or nightclubs while on a term of probation. I'm gonna order that you continue your 12-step meetings while on probation. And you'll provide a verification of that to probation. I'm also gonna order that you provide verification that you've completed intensive outpatient treatment, okay?
Okay.
You'll also continue any treatment for mental health as recommended, okay?
Okay.
Will maintain your employment with verification to your probation officer. Do you have any questions so far?
No, Your Honor.
I don't have any indication that restitution was requested.
No, Your Honor, our office has attempted to contact victims on this one several times. We haven't ever received a restitution request or a victim.
Okay, thank you. Restitution will not be ordered. Probation is $30 per month, so it's $180 in probation oversight fees, $75 crime victim rights, plus $50 state minimum cost will be assessed. I will assess a $200 fine. You'll make monthly payments on that, okay? Total of $505, but you're doing 6 months of probation, so it's about $84 a month, okay? Lastly, there's an advice of rights as to probation. It states you've been sentenced to a term of probation before the 54A District Court, and your conditions have been individually tailored and are specific to address your assessed risks and needs, except for domestic violence, criminal sex crime, stalking offenses, for an offense where guilty but mentally ill was asserted, you may be eligible for early discharge from probation. So you would have the following rights. You have the right to request early discharge once you've completed half the time that was ordered by the court, so long as you've not had any violations within the 3 months preceding that request. You must have completed all of the required programming ordered by the court. You can use the court's NC 512 form, which is on the court's website, is the eligibility, actually it's the notice regarding eligibility for a discharge probation form, or you can get the form from your probation officer. You would file a copy of that with the court, and you must serve a copy on the prosecutor's office. If I set it for a hearing, you have the right to have an attorney represent you, but you would not have any right to a court-appointed counsel for that purpose, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions about those rights? They finally turned to put a defendant's signature on it. You pass that to him, please. His signature. When you leave here, sir, you'll go down 1 floor to probation, checking with them so they can make sure they have accurate information to contact you. They're gonna prepare a judgment of sentence for your review and signature. It won't be ready today, but you'll review that at some time, and then you'll begin your probation immediately, okay?
Okay.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people.
Thank you. That's the probation.
Jody says she has to reprint it of the PSI because she can't find it.
And we don't have a interpreter.
I asked earlier, I haven't seen a third one. Mr. Ray is here. I tried to let him know through Google Translate that this. Didn't have to be set.
On the iPhone. Unmute your device, please. What's your name?
John McKissick.
What are you looking for, sir?
I just logged into the Zoom court for Edge at 1010. Brian M. Lum is it the plaintiff's attorney for it's court for occupancy to evict.
Okay, what date does it say your court date is for?
Wednesday, September 4th at 9:45 a.m. Courtroom 4.
Today's Tuesday, sir.
We'll never.
Yeah, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, fine, bye.
No, don't worry, on my way in, I said today's Tuesday. I remind myself.
Responded. Move the cotton.
Someone's representing Gomez or no? Mr. Gomez, do you have an attorney?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
Did you apply for court appointed counsel?
I did. They turned me down. I didn't give them enough. I was kind of overwhelmed at the pretrial thing, and I didn't give them enough backup
Information.
information.
Okay, did you want me to reset this so you can have time to appeal the denial?
Nah, that's okay. I can. Am I going to is this the trial today? I can present mitigating circumstances.
No, today's a pretrial. So you want to represent yourself?
Yeah, pro se.
This is an OWI, drunk driving?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right, I'll have a prosecutor log in to meet with you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Check on that one, Lauren.
I had a lease provision. issues.
From sentencing,
Oh, never mind.
record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jamie Cottingham. I have a pre-sentence report now with the recommendation. Have your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Ms. Cottingham, standing to my right.
Oh, and you received a copy of the report that was prepared August 16th, Ms. Sutter.
I did, Your Honor.
Do you need to make updates, corrections, or deletions?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
You can make them.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Cottingham is a person who I'm fairly recent to meeting, but I've gone through several conversations with her. I've spoken with her prior attorney, and I've gone through the quite well documented notes here. And what I've experienced with Ms. Cottingham is a person who's trying to step up and figure out how to grow and evolve as a person. And that first and foremost includes trying to figure out how to grow from this situation. There were some very unfortunate decisions made here, and I think Ms. Cottingham was the first to acknowledge that there was a much better way of going through the situation, and she's eager to take advantage of any of the resources she can to figure out how to never put herself in this situation again. To that end, I think the recommendation regarding the anger management continuing mental health treatment is a fair and reasonable one. Ms. Cottingham has agreed with me. She's also asked me about finding other resources through probation to continue to help her grow and evolve. So she seems to be a person who's trying to seek anything she can to figure out how this never happens again. Like I said, it's a fair and reasonable recommendation. The only, I suppose, mild amendment I would ask the court to consider here is probation has indicated they're suggesting that she submit to random TBT0 analysis. There's no philosophic.
I'm not gonna.
Fair enough, then I'll leave that one, Your Honor. Thank you. Beyond that, Your Honor, I think it speaks to Ms. Cottingham that she's continuously shown up here, and as the court is, I'm sure, aware, she was recently the victim of a fairly nasty assault, and she has stayed in contact with me beyond what I would have imagined for someone in that situation, and came back in today. So I would ask the court to adopt that recommendation and keep in consideration her situation right now regarding fines and costs. Thank you very much.
Does your client want to make a statement?
Sure, I just want to thank you for letting me be here for giving things weeks ago. I was very happy to get the documents. I'm just still resting to show back up at your day.
No problem. I'm sorry to hear about your assault. It's unfortunate when anyone's assaulted, but even more unfortunate if it's at the hands of a family member. So
Yeah, it was the same one that had finally called out my roommate and my children.
The bond violation issue.
Yeah, that was the same one that assaulted me.
Yeah,
And I will be handling that in court and asking for a lot of help next week. I really appreciate you doing that.
I was going to reference even the bond violation issue, which I think I stated it then when we had the issue that I know it's not something that you have control over, meaning you're telling your brother or someone that they can't go and do something or to not to do anything, but that it was important that you weren't engaging in communications with family members that you felt like would trigger them to want to go and do certain things just because they're trying to be protective. It's really unfortunate that the same people that present themselves in one scenario to be protecting you could be now the person allegedly assaulting you. But that it's disturbing to say the least, but I did sustain the violation. It didn't really impose a sentencing. I held 7 days in advance pending no other violations. We've not had any issues, any violations. You don't have any other convictions on your record. I don't know if you are you're already in mental health treatment.
I've been in mental health treatment for the past 5 years. I even put myself back in around April to a 2-week program for a rapid, I think it's partial hospital program, because the Medicaid wouldn't pay for out of treatment to study more about my PTSD, my fearness of men, and to help more with that. So I'm still continuing. I'm not going to be stopping mental health.
Including you have an appointment tomorrow. Right?
Yes, I do have an appointment with Alicia tomorrow. I see her rapidly almost every week, and I also see my son's therapist weekly to bi-weekly, and it's a family therapy. So we continue to him with myself and my son as well.
Okay. Very good that you're taking control of the mental health. I'm going to order that you continue to do that. I'm going to adopt the recommendation with some minor changes. So there'll be 6 months probation while on probation. You need to continue mental health treatment, provide verification. You're also going to continue your employment, which you're still currently employed, correct?
Yes, I love working.
Okay, you'll continue to maintain your employment and provide verification of that as well. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior while on probation. You're not to have any contact with the alleged victim or the victim in this matter, Justin Sykes.
And just, Your Honor, if I may, I just think clear for the court, she does have some future family court hearings with Mr.
Is that the father of her child?
No, it is not the father of my child.
Did you have future court hearings with him?
Not with Justin Sykes, no.
Oh, okay, I apologize, Your Honor.
Right, I thought that.
No, it would be with my brother Dan.
Okay.
And Justin Sykes and I will actually be in this courtroom tomorrow with you for a rental thing for the property we looked at.
I apologize, that's the court hearing I'm referencing. In the no contact order continued, you may ask for an exception for court appearances that she's required to be present for.
They're gonna be in court for eviction.
They have a landlord tenant hearing.
It was for unpayment of rent due to me moving out.
Well, okay, so you're both, you're not an issue where you were renting from him or he were renting from you, you were both renting together?
Yes.
Okay, obviously court doesn't count outside of court. Obviously in court, you need to have peaceful contact. Any non-peaceful contact will be in violation of the no contact order, okay? It's a $30 per month oversight fee while on probation. So 6 months of probation is $180. I'll waive discretionary fines and costs, but there's a $75 crime victim rights fee plus a $50 state minimum cost that you will be responsible for. So that's a total. You can provide that to her, please. That's a total of $305. You'll make monthly payments on that, okay? That's an advice of rights as to probation. It explains that you've been placed on a term of probation before the 54A District Court and that the terms have been individually tailored and are specific to address your assessed risks and needs. And so that gives the exceptions as to when you would not be eligible for probation, that those exceptions don't apply for you. However, you would have to complete half the original term ordered by the court. In this case, it's half the time would be 3 months. If you don't have any violations, if you provided proof of continuing mental health, you can request early discharge from probation. And that form tells you how. You would get the court's form for eligibility regarding early discharge. It's on the court website, or you can just ask your probation officer for it. You complete it. You have to file a copy with your probation officer, but you also have to serve a copy at the prosecutor's office. They'll have 14 days from receipt of that to file any written objections to your request for early discharge. If for some reason I set it for a hearing to address your request, which I've never had a hearing for early discharge yet, but if I did, you would have the right to hire an attorney to represent you, but you would not have the right to court appointed counsel for that, okay? Okay, the new forms that have the signature line, that doesn't, I'm gonna have you sign on the bottom of that.
Yeah, so you should have information.
Yeah. Probation officer, full numbers. Can I get a copy of this, please?
We can make you a copy.
Yeah,
No problem. That you can give her that so she can make a copy.
thank you.
Okay. When you leave here, ma'am, you'll go down 1 floor to probation check-in so they can make sure they have accurate contact information for you. So that when the judgment of sentence is ready to be reviewed and signed, they make sure you can get that, okay?
Thank you very much.
No problem. And good luck to you and good luck to you on the pending family issue. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Gomez.
Yes, Your Honor, we will be requesting a adjournment of the pretrial on that after informing him of some of the discovery. Well, I don't know if you just want to go on record, Judge.
on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Theodore Gomez 24-02266. Appearance, please.
Case Markarian appearing on behalf of the people.
Okay, and Theodore Gomez is present via Zoom. He's elected to waive his right to counsel and represent himself. That's correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you met privately with the prosecution's office. There's a amount of discovery that needs to be sent to him.
Yes, Your Honor, there's some discovery that needs to be sent. We'll just need a appearance and disclosure submitted to the court first, so we know where to send that discovery to. But in talks off the record, I think it would be helpful to have some discovery involved before Mr. Gomez proceeds any further.
Do you have any questions? Because you're gonna need to get your discovery before you can proceed.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Additional matters for the record, counsel? Actually, I should probably give you an next date, right? September 17th at 10 o'clock, okay, sir?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Unless you have questions for the court,
But
you're
you-
all set, sir.
Can I appear Zoom or do I have to appear in person?
No, you can appear on that court date via Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. We're all set. Ms. Sutter, who do you have?
This is Mr. Childress, Your Honor, and if you give me just 1 second, to speak with Mr. Markarian.
No problem. It's supposed to- oh, I guess it's early. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Carrie Childress, file number 20-03213. Also appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case Markarian appearing on behalf.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter, appearance on behalf of Mr. Childress, who is standing to my right.
Okay, this is a ticket from 2020 for a unlicensed dog. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor, I have been provided information off the record that I'll now put on the record that Mr. Childress, this is a 2020 dog case, Your Honor. It's my understanding that around the time of 2020, maybe into 2021, the dog was surrendered. He's since moved. It's been a few years and he just doesn't have the paperwork anymore. Given the proof that he surrendered the dog, Your Honor, we'll move to dismiss.
No objection, Your Honor.
A motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set. And Schroeder is here from Williams.
Mr. Williams, that's 10 o'clock.
It's not downstairs. is it?
No, I should have a pretrial.
Oh. Who's in post one, sir? What's your name? I see Mr.
Ronnie
Heredia.
Williams.
Oh, it
That's
is.
Mr. Williams. Okay, very good.
Okay.
You need to speak to him?
If I could briefly, Your Honor.
Who is that? Fine. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Yeah. I got a one-on-one with Lori. Yeah, it's a good meeting.
Oh, please, God, I'm going on 15 minutes. Okay? You to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
State.
On the record in the matters of the people of the state of Michigan versus Hammond Farms, file number 24-01781 and 2443872352. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case Markarian appearing on behalf of the people.
David Lancaster appearing on behalf of Hammond Farms.
They were set for pretrial. And there's a motion to dismiss.
Yes, Your Honor, we will be dismissing. Our office has received proof of the registration and the loading issue and everything that caused the 2 tickets that we have on this cases. And I transferred it to our file. So at this time, we would move to dismiss.
Dismiss is granted. Well, it's not citations. Yeah, you're all set. Thank you.
Yeah.
Again, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Antonia Heredia, file number 18-05847 and 24-01168. Can I have your appearance?
Morning, Your Honor. Case Markarian appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Ferretti, joined us via phone.
I have a malicious destruction of property in one file, and the other file is a driving while license is suspended. That this was, or at least the MDOP was adjourned previously for global resolution. How we proceeded on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. I did speak with Mr. Heredia. It looks like that global resolution is still working its way through the circuit court. There are some pre-trials scheduled. He is still interested in looking into that. So we'd be asking for a reset up today for that felony file to work its way a little bit further through the system.
You know when this next court date is?
There's one moment, Your Honor. I'm trying to get my scheduling system to cooperate. Your Honor, it looks like Mr. Slowthorne doesn't yet have the next pretrial date in here. The last meeting was on August 8th, so I'm suspecting sometime in October.
I'll set it out 30 days.
Thank you.
October 15th. October 15th at 10?
Yes.
Okay, we'll reset these to October 15th at 10 a.m. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing further from the people.
Nothing from the bench. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Heredia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Enrico Brooks is here. As well as.
Yes, I'm here.
You need to speak to him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And then I think Tyron Hickson is here as well.
Yeah.
You just speak to Tyron as well.
I apologize. Yes, he is. I would need to speak with him.
Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ronnie J. Williams, file number 24-02303. Appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case Markarian appearing on behalf of the people.
Morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Aaron Schroeder here on behalf of Ronnie Williams Jr., who is appearing today from the Ingham County Jail.
Okay, this was a pretrial after, start with the W reference and then into assault and battery. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Williams has indicated to me he wishes to plead guilty as charged to the assault and battery. We have a plea sheet in the works at the moment.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's correct, Mr. Williams.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. And it's just a plea to assault and battery.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And so in order for you to plead to the charge of assault and battery, you would have to understand your rights and then you'd have to give those rights up. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to the presumption of innocence. So that means that you're presumed innocent and you're innocent until proven guilty. And you have the right to require that the prosecution prove your guilt at trial by proving each element of the charge being brought against you. And they have to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt before you are to be found guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you willing to give up your right to the presumption of innocence?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to have a jury trial and remain silent at the jury trial and not have silence be used against you. You have the right to confront in court and cross-examine any other witnesses that the prosecution intends to call against you. You have the right to waive your silence and testify at your trial if you like. You have the right to present evidence that you believe show a defense to the charges being brought against you. You can subpoena witnesses to testify for you at trial if you'd like, or you can maintain your silence also if you'd like. Do you understand all those rights that you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anybody threatening you to get you to give those rights up?
No, Your Honor.
Has there been any promises made to you in exchange for a guilty plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you currently on probation or on parole?
Yes, Your Honor.
On which one? Probation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Out of what court?
Circuit Court and Eaton County, which is 30th A District Court.
No, are you in on probation on two courts or just one?
Two different courts.
Okay,
It's Judge Archuleta, right?
so he has Eaton County and then 30th Circuit.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that by pleading guilty, it could have impact on your probation status.
Yes, Your Honor.
You also understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you might need to report to a current or future employer.
Yes, Your Honor.
It also could have impact on where you can travel or immigration status that you may be seeking. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
As to the assault and battery, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
Because you believe you're guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Factual basis, please.
Thank you. Mr. Williams, back on August 7th of 2024, were you near an address of 6250 South Pennsylvania Avenue?
Yes.
And is that in the city of Lansing, County of Ingham, State of Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, did you threaten or chase after an individual, Randolph Schwab, with a power drill?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, if the court or prosecutor have any further questions?
We get the date.
Yes.
People are satisfied. Mr. Williams, that was not out of self-defense, was it?
No. No, sir.
It was against Mr. Schaub's will.
Yes, sir.
People are satisfied with the factual basis.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and I find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Is he being held on anything other than this?
No, Your Honor. I just was checking the jail website.
Okay, so. He's on probation for how long?
Yes, I'm not sure how much longer. I know he has a violation hearing tomorrow with Judge Aquilina, according to our documentation. But he does not have a hold currently.
There was a victim on this. So I have to set this for sentencing.
I anticipate the victim will want to be heard at
Sentencing is going to be October 29th at 9 a.m. You can appear in person or by Zoom for them, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do need to meet with our probation department though, so that they can get a pre-sentence report and recommendation to the court, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are we addressing bond today?
Yes, Your Honor. Can
you can do so at this time.
Thank you. Mr. Williams has been in custody on this matter since August 8th, 27 days in custody. It is the only thing holding him. He does have family that we have been in contact with, his father, a sister, or no, auntie, pardon me, and his grandmother. He has family here in the area. I do realize that this did start out as a felonious assault. However, this is not a firearm offense. He does have employment. He has been trying to get through Peckham, and he has some medical needs he needs to also get addressed while if he could be out in the community. Given the different things going on here, I'd ask the court to consider his PR bond. He's not been dealing with this bond. Sentencing is set up to the end.
Where is he supposed to live?
His address in our system is 1100 Ramada Drive, room 178. I believe that's with his father. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
That's a hotel and his father still stays there and receives mail there?
Yes,
That is my
ma'am.
understanding.
And so your expectation is that you're going to stay there as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's your phone number?
517-490-8199.
I'll amend the bond to 5,000 personal recognizance. The no contact order will continue, as well as the order for GPS tether. Defendant needs to appear to our probation department no later than Thursday, 10 o'clock in the morning, so that they can get him set up for his pre-sentence interview. Do you have any questions about that, sir?
No, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Mr. Williams, just remember, you have court tomorrow with Judge Aquilina at 4:30 p.m. You need to appear there in person. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
All right, don't miss that.
I wouldn't want to miss Aquilina's court if I was you.
Yes. Thank you. I'm nothing further.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people.
You're all set, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, she decided was meeting. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Stephen Prosper, file number 24-02066, counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case Mark Arian appearing on behalf of the people.
Okay, and Mr. Prosper is without counsel present in the courtroom, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, today was the date set for pretrial for dog at large. How we proceed?
Yes, Your Honor. Based on my review of the file and communications I've had with Mr. Cosper, the only thing that caused the dog at large was that a tether happened to break one time. He's reinstalled a new tether. He attempted to get the photos sent over from his wife this morning, but they just aren't going through. I suspect some of the court signal or Wi-Fi issues. At this time, the people would move to dismiss.
A motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set. Sir, are you ready?
I am ready on Mr. Brooks, Your Honor, and I need to also briefly speak still with Mr. Hickson.
Mr. Brooks. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Enrico Brooks, file number 24-01976, counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case Mark Arian appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter appearing today on behalf of Mr. Brooks for today's arraignment. He is joining us via Zoom, or I'm sorry, today's pretrial.
Thank you. Today's the date that was set for a pretrial. It's for computer telecommunication service malicious use. Was there an offer on this?
Yes, Your Honor, there was. The offer was to plead guilty to the computer's use to commit a crime. And we would dismiss the malicious use charge.
How does your client want to proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. I did advise him of the offer. There's some discovery I'd like to see in this matter, so I'd like to reach out to the prosecutor's office for that. Given that, Your Honor, I'd be requesting a final pretrial in this matter set a little bit further out than normal so that we can handle those discovery requests.
Start the final pretrial. What's our next pretrial date? October 1st. October 1st, is that sufficient time?
Your Honor, would you mind just a couple of additional weeks beyond that?
October 15th. October 15th at 8 a.m.
Thank you.
No problem. Jury trial will be November 5th at 8 a.m. Both are in person at the court, okay, Mr. Brooks?
Yes, ma'am. You said November 5th?
November 5th for trial, but your final pretrial is October 15th.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nothing from defense. Thank you.
We're all set, Mr. Brooks.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I got it, Mr. Hickson, to your room.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
No problem. We don't need them. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Mark Mitchell, file number 23-03129. Mr. Mitchell. You said, well, you had a bench warrant after not appearing for a show cause back on June 18th. Did you get notice of the show cause?
Ma'am, I was incarcerated in Livingston County. You guys brought me over here on a writ. And I just got released this morning. They said to bring this baby. Just got released this morning. And before I went to see the probation department over in our community court, she told me that I need to come over here and see you first.
Okay, so you have an amount of money owed on this file.
$463.
283. Something else. How much? 433.80. What is that include? The only thing that was ordered on was restitution. It shows the 2550 and 70. Restitution. Yeah, I ordered that to see if it's custody as part of the time, so. Yeah, but I have to actually assess one of those. When are you gonna make payment on this, sir?
I just got released, so it's gonna be a few weeks to get started, at least get a job. I've been incarcerated for the past day.
You're looking for work?
Yes, I am.
You were released today, you said?
Yeah, I was released this morning.
Okay, you're on your way to
30th Circuit.
30th Circuit.
Probate court.
Let me reset this show cause out 30 days so you can give us an update on your work status.
Can you give me the amount, man?
You owe $283.88 for restitution. And then it's been assessed a $50 state minimum cost and $75 crime victim rights. But I'm more concerned about this restitution.
October 15th at 9:15.
October 15th at 9:15. We'll get you a notice to appear and you'll come back and let us know your financial situation, okay?
Thank you.
You're all set. Ms. Sutter, were you all set or ready to go? Hickson,
I apologize, Your Honor, that's the last thing I got.
you ready with Hickson?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Tyron Hickson Jr., file number 24-02337, appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case Mark Aaron appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter, on behalf of Mr. Hickson, who's joining us via Zoom.
So, Mr. Hickson, this is a pretrial for domestic violence. What's your offer on this?
We have not extended one yet. I think we're requesting a final pretrial just because it appears we do not have an appearance and consequently defense does not have discovery on this one either.
I'll set up a second pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor.
September 17th at 10.
September 17th at 10. You have any questions for the court today, Mr. Hickson?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record? counsel?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nothing further, thank you.
You're all set. Thank you. You're all set, Mr. Hickson.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Is this the same Dennis Gunn back that I just had on?
Sure is, Your Honor.
Oh, great. He's not here?
I haven't seen him this morning, Your Honor. I will admit I was unable to call him last week, so they didn't get my usual reminders. But
Melissa Orban?
she's actually just out in the hallway, Your Honor.
Oh.
Mr. Raleigh just told me she's here.
Got
I don't
it.
mind if I step out and talk with her briefly.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Get the offer on that.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Melissa Joe Orban, file number 20-01027. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case Mark Aaron appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Ms. Corbin, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Ms. Orban, we reset this because you had a appointment with Secretary of State on the 19th. How are we proceeding, Council?
Thank you, Your Honor. I haven't yet had the opportunity to update Mr. Markarian. She did have that appointment with Secretary of State on the 19th. She is still in need of some documentation to get that license. Mr. Raleigh was just out in the hallway helping her get that documentation. If the court is willing, we'd be asking for an additional adjournment to allow her to get the documents that she's looking for so she can go back to the Secretary of State. And Your Honor, we believe that may take up to 45 days.
Only issue or concern that I would have is she does have a history of failing to appear. So she can remember to return to court in 45 days. We said it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
October 15th at 10.
October 15th at 10. We'll get you a notice to appear. Do you have any questions? We're gonna get you a notice to appear with that date on it. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am, thank you.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're all set, ma'am.